This is a short story I wrote. It's called Reflections, Replications, and I hope you enjoy it. You visit the subreddit r/replications a lot. You mentioned it to me last week, this subreddit where people recreate their psychedelic drug experiences through bizarre video editing. I know you well enough now. I know you would never ingest a magic mushroom or a tab of acid. The thought of it scares the shit out of you. And yet, you obsess over these videos. Why is that? I mean, I know why. The videos are safe. Tripping alters your reality, fucks with yourself. You know, yourself. That one thing you can never escape. These videos provide a simulacrum of the mysticism of a drug trip. You get to peek behind the curtain, but it's contained entirely within the bounds of Reddit's embedded video player. If you ever feel uncomfortable with what you see, all you need to do is glance to your left or your right just enough to confirm, this is on my laptop, I am in my bedroom, and all is as I know it to be. Okay, I know this is wrong. I know that I probably haven't known you long enough to justify doing this, but I looked at your search history. On Thursday, May 22nd at 7:36 p.m., seemingly out of nowhere, something inspired you to Google search salvia in mirror maze. You then proceeded to click what I imagine must have been every single Google result, the bulk of which were not exactly what you asked for. No, what you got instead were academic papers about subjects looking at their own reflection while on LSD, about the hallucinations they project onto themselves, about their self-image before versus after the trip. You spent ballpark 40 minutes on each result. I thought this may have been you skimming one and then getting distracted, but the pattern is so consistent that I have to assume, no, you just thoroughly read 9 research papers in a row. That's insane. Like, you know, you're just not very booky. You're not the type to do that. I had a thought last night. I was staring out my bedroom window. It was dark out and I had my bedroom lights on, and so there I was, staring right back at me. And here's the thought that I had. Windows made out of glass, and glass is just a shitty mirror, really. Glass shows us our reflection just like mirrors do, but a modest amount of light behind the glass easily overpowers the reflection and renders it invisible, but the reflection's still there. That same light still bounces off us and bounces off the glass and enters our eyes. We just don't perceive it anymore. So, I imagine you staring at a glass computer screen, staring down a mirror, reading about mirrors, mirroring your old habits, insecurities, and realizing the simple truth that you are terrified of mirrors. Admittedly, I don't know everything. At one point last night, I asked myself, what is the literal difference between a mirror and its reflection? Where does the mirror end and the reflection begin? Well, I can't say, and yet it can't be denied that a mirror and its reflection are not one and the same. They are wholly separate entities, if only abstractly. And so I have a question for you. Which is it that you're actually scared of? The mirror or the reflection?